All right. Oh,
Are we live? Hello, 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 everyone. We are live. It's your girls, Montique, Dr. Joy, pre-PhD, and Callie. We're here to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 6, Lord, episode 22. Not about to Keke and haha. It's the title, which makes sense.
that was fun. When I saw the title, I thought,
I was like,
how people come up with these? They do a good job.
They do great.
Shout out to that writer.
Right.
Yes. They need to be writing some of these scripted dramas we watch. But anyway,
some of the dramas that we watch. Have you looked at Tyler Perry names of the name of his shows are like this? The name, because sometimes
really?
I just giggle because you don't understand it until you watch the show. But I get tickled. He's clever like that.
You be like, aha. All right. Let's everything we do is allegedly our opinion, entertainment purposes only. Be sure to like and subscribe. It helps our algorithm. Make sure when you subscribe, you say everything, not just personalized. You can see it every time we come on. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Did I cover our bases allegedly?
Yes.
We got it. All right. So we are going to rate the episode, and I'm gonna share it out and we'll get
Are we gonna talk about the week high and low while you get that together?
Yeah.
Okay. I rated the episode. It's a 10, but not for the reasons that most think. It was a 10 because it got us talking.
Yeah.
We're definitely in conversations. Doesn't mean that I enjoyed the content, but I know why the groups are, going wild.
Yeah, they in it. You was in the groups. I said, look at Joy in there interacting in the groups. Okay, Tori gave it a 6. Oh, I hadn't shared.
I give it a 7.
Okay, that's good for Callie. Hey, Marsha, I'll give it like an 8. I didn't think it was a 10, but it was close. But it did get people talking, and it got people like, what is going on?
What's really going on, right?
What is and it's so many things playing off on social media that you just, I don't know what's going on. So do y'all want to do the chapstick of the week and let it be Destiny and her?
Yeah.
Okay. So we get this thing on all the groups, and we thought it was fake, right, Callie? It was it looked like her driver's license picture, and it was saying that she was on Crime Stoppers. So I have a question. Does Alabama just put everybody on Crime Stoppers?
I don't know if they put everybody.
They
pick from people to put on there. It used to be something similar here.
So what? So how do you get on Crime Stoppers?
They randomly pick people. I don't think I don't think it's is now. It may be would they put a person if they were semi-famous? That's possible. I think the difference is Keke actually made not just Crime Stoppers. People did official like news articles and stuff on her.
Okay, but the thing is, Destiny had to check herself in, but Keke has not. So what does that mean?
Well, Keke doesn't have a warrant out for her arrest anymore. She's sued and everything.
I was going to say that it could have been a situation. Before I get this, I do want to say this since we talk about Crime Stoppers. The car that Keke got in after that barbecue was the same car on Crime Stoppers. Remember I said it was a white or gray?
No, it was silver, right?
I don't know if it was silver. I said white or gray.
Okay.
That was that car.
Joy will notice it, won't she?
I looked at the car. I couldn't tell.
It was a Malibu. I said that was a Malibu.
See, she
didn't say she didn't shop at the Home Depot. She didn't say that, so I ain't too surprised about the car.
No, I'm not arguing.
Yeah, she's not saying it was her.
I just said that when I noticed what kind of car it was on the parking lot, I looked at the car, and I don't notice stuff like that, but I did notice.
I noticed the car, but I couldn't tell the make.
It was a Malibu. See, I don't know. Same car that's on Crime Stoppers. Okay, he got in and drove away with.
So that was a Malibu.
I don't think Keke.
Did I not put this?
shoplift. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that she shoplift, but it's possible that they thought Keke shoplift or that she shoplift maybe and put it back and then ran out of the door.
They said Alabama did a story on Destiny as well.
Right.
That's the one I sent y'all.
And I will say this: Huntsville, the show, makes sure to say no charges have been pressed on Nakisha, whatever have you say her name at this time.
Right.
So they make sure, even though they mention it, they put that up. But I feel like the difference is, why did Destiny have to go check in and Keke still hasn't?
Well, the difference is Destiny's name was used. They didn't even have a name for Keke. They said, if you've seen this woman, they then have to prove who the woman is. That's not what happened.
So there's no proof, or is it?
Okay. That's not what happened. Keke, they were looking for Destiny Payton Dash.
Oh yeah, they said her whole name.
They said her whole
name. They included the middle name, Lakeisha, Lashita, or something like that.
Right. Yes, honey. It was like Lachey.
They knew who they were looking for. There was no if. Right. There were no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Now, what do y'all think about this smiling in the picture? What is that a good thing or no?
Look, she had on a face full of makeup
because she knew y'all were gonna be showing it on y'all blog. So she wanted to send a pretty picture.
Did we show it?
We're showing it.
Yeah.
But we didn't show it until now, right? Or did we, Callie? I didn't show it.
I think
I sent it to a few people.
We showed the entire. Yes, girl, please. We all saw the live, and her face was beat to the gods. Okay, and then she went right in and took the picture. We saw.
She was ready for us, honey.
So do y'all believe? I mean, because I'm gonna put up all the stuff that people are saying that happened. But so I know a lot of people are taking her side, and then some are taking her husband's side, or her ex-husband. Sorry. Is he wrong, or was it even him that turned her in? Do we know if it was him? So people are mad at him because a lot of people are saying, how dare he turn her in? That's the mother of his kid. And then some people are like, well, he's trying to protect his credit.
Well, yes, so we don't know what really caused that, if it was really him or not, because he's been posting stupid stuff. Talking about let's Keke together or something.
No, now you know what happened with that though, Callie, right?
Tell me. No, I don't.
Okay, so what's her name? Not Keke. Tish. Joy put it in our group. So Tish posted, what did she say? I can't stand ex-husbands who are bitter. And so then he responded to her, Keke, are you with me? Like, okay, do I need to get some backup? So he was just
he was tongue and cheating her.
Yes. So I don't think
childish. These men.
I told y'all when we first got started that Alabama men were like that. I had a whole conversation that Alabama men have very feminine, what we often consider very feminine qualities, but that's just a part. Although Marsau is from Michigan, he just spent a lot of time.
He done been here long enough, right?
Yeah, it's very common. I always say that Southern men make the best husbands because they will Keke with you. So like a Southern man can really be. Y'all see, I'm whispering. Right?
Where's our thing? Hold on, let me put this.
You hear me?
I don't want no guy like that.
I mean, well, I want him to be a thug, but still have a little sensitive side.
I don't want to,
and that's what you see in this. I'm telling you, and there's nobody that thinks Marsau is gay. So I'm just saying that. So it's not a feminine. He's not trying to be a girl, sort of.
Right.
So that's all that I'm saying. So with that being said, if we know it's a part of his personality, but he gets straight Keke with you.
So that's all that I'm saying. I'm not saying this is true, but this is what somebody put in the group, and they're saying, and I'm not going to put all that bankruptcy and all that stuff on here. I have a lot of photos that people are saying that she's done. I'm not going to put on that, but this is what it's like a summary of what we all have. So they're saying Crime Stoppers reported it's Destiny for forging a utility bill in her ex-husband's name for 2 years, which is the reason she had to turn herself in. She's got a forgery tort, an altered forged tort, a counterfeit certificate of title for Madani on a lease of $72,000, a hospital Mississippi bill of $16,000, attorney fees of $2,000, and she lived in that house. She was supposed to live there a year. She lived in there an extra year without paying a dime, and he had to pay for it. So they're saying that he didn't turn her in. All these people are coming after her. Now, what do y'all think about that? If this is true, does she need to get a job?
Okay, I didn't realize that was counterfeit certificate of title.
Yeah.
What do you mean counterfeit? What was fake about it?
Do you think she put his name on it, or she tried to act like it was hers?
Because isn't that the house they lived in together?
I think that's for her the Madani business.
Oh, the counterfeit is for Madani. Okay.
Yeah, for Madani.
I don't
know. So
if
all this is true, what can she just get a job? Is it I know you want to be an entrepreneur, but at this moment, would you get a job?
You know what somebody posted when that was kind of going back and forward? What?
You wouldn't get a job? Okay, what was they posted, George?
No.
Somebody posted that how jacked up it is for a man that would bring you to a city, give you a baby, and then dump you.
But why would they do that? Do men?
I really don't. I mean, I've heard a whole bunch of rumors, but I don't want to necessarily repeat. But
one of them was that he was doubting paternity, right?
He wasn't.
Wasn't he doubting paternity?
I never heard that. Never heard that.
What I did. That was definitely.
I heard that. I don't think that's
the rumor. That is the rumor.
Okay, but I'm not saying that's true.
What?
Yes.
You don't remember? I don't know if you all remember this. She did an interview, Destiny, and in the interview, she was very careful with her words, but she was saying things like she couldn't go to the bathroom. He wouldn't even watch the baby for her to take a shower.
I remember that.
It was almost like he didn't have anything to do with the baby. And somebody had posted, it ain't a black man in America who waited in his 40s and to have his first child, and his first child a boy, and he don't have nothing to do with him.
That's true.
And this person was saying that that's a man that is in doubt that his baby was his. And, maybe he eventually got the paternity done. But maybe, I don't know. We don't know if any of this stuff is true. I'm just telling you that was the rumor.
I mean, I'm not trying to blame her or him because we don't know whose side it is, but it's just strange that he just left her after having a baby. That's crazy. But,
I mean, brand new baby.
Yeah.
Right.
I hate it for her. We're gonna pray for her. Even if she is in the wrong and doing stuff wrong, we still don't want her in jail. I don't know. We're gonna pray for her, and she needs to get a job. That's all I'm gonna say. Do y'all not think she needs to get a job?
I mean, I would move to a place where I had some support. If the support ain't here, I don't know if she's in a town restriction, but maybe Huntsville isn't the town for you. If your family is in Nashville, where she was living her own peaceful life before he
girl, I'm not too far. I might babysit law for some money.
I don't know. I can't remember. I think she said she was from Detroit though.
Oh, okay. I ain't going to
remember. She was
Detroit don't play it. I'm gonna whatever. They don't mean nothing. Okay. Anything else on her? We're gonna pray for.
All
right, let's get into it. All right, we got people on here. Like, subscribe. You can talk in the chat. In the end, we may let people come on if we don't talk too much. We've been doing a good job with not talking too much. Okay. So, why they keep showing the baptism of Tish?
Because it was good TV. Everybody wanted to see it. It was good TV.
Girl, she waited. Was that wading in the water? I mean,
it must have been a
not wading in the water.
Of water.
Girl, and what's so crazy is every time they show it, do you jump? I'm like, You get a reaction out of me. I don't know why. Do you just
I know one thing. That wasn't scripted.
Girl. That was so much water. I don't even understand how it landed on her so perfectly. Like she hit the cup, she didn't throw it. Like and it just went straight to her.
She hit the cup.
I wanted to know.
Do you know how head all the way down was perfect?
Right.
Do you know how immature you gotta be as a 40-something-year-old woman that says, be mad, be glad. How childish you have to be.
I like it.
Wait a minute.
That was hilarious.
Wait a minute.
Be mad, get glass,
scratch your ass.
You know I was thinking about doing a TikTok on there, right?
Oh, we should.
We should do that as TikTok.
I mean, that was a serious cup of something.
She got baptized.
Ew.
Like, seriously. How could that happen? I don't think she was angry. I mean, I don't think
Keke might be in the wrong business the way she threw that. She might need to be a body double in one of these movies somewhere or something, because she hit that thing with her hand and it just went like a waterfall.
But that is all that they show. I mean, when they do the flashbacks, they keep showing it. I'm like, look, we cannot. And this might giving me a reaction like I'm dodging water. Like, what the hell? So what do y'all think? Because they showed Marsau behind the ladies. Was he running? Honestly,
I mean, I didn't think he was running.
What do you think? What do you think he was doing?
He was just, people were just getting in front of him. I didn't think he was running though. Did you, Joy?
I mean, I told y'all how I felt about this, I think last week.
Mm-hmm.
I do think he was running, but not for the reasons that people think they was. I really do think they trying to protect an image. Like, and don't nobody want to be considered, because I think, like, for real, these ain't kids. They know this show will eventually end. They want to be able to work in Huntsville. He was high behind him. Yeah,
he was hiding, honey, and you can see him back and back. You gotta
wait, because look, they do have a point. Old boy don't have nothing to lose. They trying to get in. This is their attempt at getting in.
Uses them as a shield. But why? I don't know. I did think he was running. I do feel like Marsau. Do we say his name right? Marsau has a lot of mouth, but I don't think he wants to fight. I think I think he just wants to talk, like Candace. Like, you got a lot of mouth.
Wow.
But you don't want to fight. And I can see that, because I probably have a lot of mouth at times and I want to fight. I mean, Okay.
So why do you think he's so comfortable always trying to shade Keke about her drug problem?
Is he always trying to shade her? Really? Come on now.
Lord, stop.
What is always? You're talking about singular events?
Every chance he gets, when Keke is in any part of it, at whatever, he always brings up that drug stuff. Always.
He's never brought up the drugs.
Joy, if he never brought up the drugs, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about him bringing up the drugs.
When prior to this situation here, but prior to, first of all, he didn't out this drug thing. Keke did.
Okay, Joy,
they had nothing to do with it.
You ain't been watching the show.
Keke decided to bring something that happened years ago off camera, on camera, and say you told my secret. Like reality TV wasn't gonna be badgering her about it. You know doggone well they was gonna figure that out. I wouldn't have even brought that. I just don't mess with her. She don't move right. There are a million ways you can say you don't really mess with your cousin. You ain't gotta be specific and say my secret. She outed herself Ain't no way I would have told y'all that. Ain't no way.
Well, I think you tell before people find out, right?
They would have had to find out, and I would have been
just like when Ebony on New York told, did she go to jail or something? We were like, yeah, tell before people find out. But you want to tell it in your story. So I feel like she wanted to tell it her way.
She didn't know.
She didn't?
Okay.
I think she did.
I think the difference would have been it feels like Keke is telling things that, first of all, I don't think she's told anything other than that she had a pill issue. Oh,
somebody said Wanda was on live talking about it.
Yeah, so like there is a real story behind her. Keke really ain't told her story. I guess
she said it to me.
Really she told us how she got addicted, the situation around it, and that she was. Keke didn't telling your story when you're in recovery is really talking about the lows of your addiction. You talk about it because you don't want to go back there. I don't
think she has. If you watch her on live, she has. In her interview with DJ Richie Sky, she did. So I don't think they maybe not showing it on the show, but she has. Possible. Yeah, she has told. Because I know like how she got on it. I know that it was something her doctor gave her. It was something she never thought she would be addicted to. Then when she was embarrassed, and she would go and but she would come home, but she would still be on it. And she knew something was wrong. Like she told her story. Like she did. You have to watch the DJ.
Honey, I didn't heard the story. She didn't tell her story. She really did. I mean, I told y'all my first professional job was a drug counselor.
Right, but she has. You just haven't watched the stuff that she's been on. Mm-hmm. But maybe she hadn't on the show because they don't want her to. Mm-hmm.
That would have been a more appropriate story.
I agree.
Instead of mocking fun of her. I mean, that would have been a more compelling story because, I mean, that really is a good issue, a decent issue. But when she came on fire against her cousin, it's making people and how she's doing it. All you hear on the blog, on them groups, is how Keke is using. Like it's constant.
But why do they think she's using? What are their reasonings?
Oh, a whole bunch of behavior. Twitches from Twitch.
It ain't no behavior.
I've not seen her twitch. I've seen her sweat.
It's because Marsau, every time he sits down and talks to somebody about Keke, he brings up them drugs. That's why. What did he say to Martell? She ain't never stopped the drugs.
Okay, but I feel like both of them are wrong. I feel like people who like Marsau act like he ain't do nothing wrong, and I feel like people who like Keke act like she hadn't done anything wrong. But Marsha had put that they're both wrong, and it's gone. I can't find it. These things are going too fast. I feel like they're both in the wrong. Okay, so Nolan, I think I'm saying your name right. Hi, Mama. I think if you listen to Wanda's interview she has done on YouTube, you will understand why Keke is doing what she's doing. And she wants to mention that Keke should have been, is that abortion? Is that aborted? And talked about her mother and stepdad. Well, that's another thing. People are like, oh my God, Keke, that Joy said, she the lowest of the low. That whole family. The Scotts, and what is Wanda's last name? They the lowest of the low. Both of them go very gutter with each other. Do y'all not agree?
Oh, I'm not saying that Wanda hasn't. But Wanda, it ain't been Tisha. Tisha don't do that, but she's the target.
Tisha uses her mother.
But her mother, first of all, her mother isn't on the show. And if the little that we do know about Wanda, one thing we know for sure, Tisha can't control her mom.
No, but she wants
one thing we know.
Even put, I miss my mama. And you want to know why? Because she want her mama to fight her battles.
My point is, you can't control Wanda. So Tisha ain't got nothing to do with Wanda.
But she don't want to. She want her to fight her battle. Do you really think she want to control her mama?
I'm not saying that she do it. She don't. I'm just saying that, I mean, the things that Keke is not hurdling at the Tisha and Marsau, that bull crap about, I mean, she's in these groups, y'all.
Oh, they all are in the group.
Facebook. I mean, ain't none of them insinuating that somebody is committing insurance fraud.
Well, see, we weren't gonna say that on here, but we done said it.
And Keke literally posted in
As
a group
she should have.
that Marsau and Tisha were, I don't know if we have it. Like,
I do. I can get it. Do y'all want me to get it?
Get it.
Okay.
Why would she text that?
Why would this? For the same reason that Marsau will bring up her name whenever he shouldn't bring it up. That's why.
So bringing up her name because your feelings is hurt is okay about turning in a crime. It's so
why is it not okay?
Your cousin and his husband can go to jail.
Why is it not okay? But
my feelings hurt. I'm gonna get you arrested.
Okay, would Marsau's feelings be hurt with her doing that? Then let's just have some hurt feelings.
What? She been doing it. She been accusing him of sleeping with other people. They both of them that hurt each other's feelings. That doesn't mean it's okay to escalate it to try to get people investigated for insurance fraud. They ain't even
here it comes. It's loading. So what we're talking about, and I didn't see
him going around telling everybody her business don't equal justice either, but he doesn't.
They both been telling each other's business.
As they should. But who started it?
That
Marsau started
women in America that want to sleep with Marsau at the same time. Okay. Everybody in this world know that rumor.
I don't agree. I agree with that, Joy. Don't nobody want him. Okay.
Don't nobody want Marsau.
Not one soul.
Y'all make it seem like this dude is a sexual god.
Y'all make it seem like somebody want him to kiss them with no teeth. No, he ain't even got no teeth. No, ma'am. Okay.
I mean, I'm bored of this.
So this is, I don't know where it came from. I just saw it in the group. And I just see one thing and crop it. I ain't even crop it.
And that's really hurt. That's really hurt because she responds.
Yeah.
She responded crazy. She responded crazy to one of my posts and had the nerve to say, "You don't comprehend well either." I said, "And you don't look sober."
So
Joy, you did not say that. Did you really?
I did. I said, Joy, we ain't gonna never get her on the show. But anyway, because hair being sued for fraud by Zen Garden, what you are looking at is a pattern of fraud.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I do think that was a low blow, I will admit. But I think she's just hurt. And like Marsau, I never quote him, and he invent this, but hurt people do hurt people. And I feel like they're hurting on both sides, and they're both acting crazy.
Who is Zen Garden?
That's the company, the building that's suing him for $5.5 million.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you know that by its name?
I don't know. I just am assuming that's what it is. She can tell her mother to hush and don't speak on her behalf, which she has not done. She doesn't want her mother to hush. Okay, let's move on. What do you think about? Because I don't think everybody heard when Marsau said, "Call the police
and have her drug tested." He's so disrespectful.
That was awful. So that's when the husband is that Amin? Is it something like that? Her husband charged him. He ran. So everybody's like, what would make him want to fight? They were confused. Everybody's like, what did he say? Okay. So Mel goes out. What do y'all think about her conversation with Keke when she was like, what made you do that? How could you handle this differently?
I think they don't want physical. I think that's Melanie protecting Melanie. And I ain't mad at her for that. Like, we can't take this physical. You taking this too far, because if it would have been okay for her to do that this time, it would have been okay for somebody to throw it on her later. She was right for that.
I think so too. I think they're trying to change the direction of the show. Yeah,
they don't want. I know they are, because they did not show that fight. We just know.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Because
didn't they say he hit Maurice?
They went to blows.
Yeah.
One of them was running too fast not to go to blows.
Y'all know what fight we talking about, right?
Yeah.
In the parking lot in Madoni.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I felt like that was a good conversation, and I felt like she held her accountable, but still was trying to understand what happened.
I can't wait till next week when it picks up. So when Melody said, I brought a drug test.
Okay, we're going to go there now.
Now that tripped me all the way out. I can't wait
to see that. He tried to get Martell locked up, and he tried to get Keke locked up. So you're saying it's not right for them to do the same. Now didn't he? The 20 women comment. He did try to get Martell locked up, right? Or no? Was that something else? Marsau? When they almost got to fighting in that little apartment?
Who you asking?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember when he called the police on Martell? Okay. I think that's what
I kind of remember. I can't remember.
So they were meeting, and Martell had said something about the 20 women, and then they were arguing, and then they almost got to fighting, and then Marsau called the police, and he got like a protective order.
I do.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay.
I do. That was like him and Melanie were still together. That was probably like season 2. I do kind of remember that.
No, where's the unedited footage? I normally see those. So, Nolan, okay, can you kind of type out a synopsis of what happened, and we'll put it up on the unedited
footage? Put it in this group. No.
Y'all trying to put her to work.
I know Nolan, like, girl, we ain't getting paid either.
Because I knew it was like way more to that fight. They don't want to show that. They probably beg production not
nothing to do with the 20 women.
Not to show that, but they gave us so much in real time. You know, all of them went live in real time. That was just that. I wonder what the ratings were then.
It was I feel like Keke it was the extended conversation at the storage. Oh, I want to see that. It feels like Keke. Oh Lord, I lost my thought. Dory. Okay, moving on. It's gone. Like it left.
We were talking about the conversation in the storage unit.
It's gone.
I don't know what's wrong with y'all at the storage unit. And Keke, let's talk about that conversation.
Okay, let's do it because it's gone. All right. Are you talking about, okay, so you saying when Mel called Keke, is this what we get?
And when she went up
but before that was listening to her and a meme. And you know, people were talking about her clothes. I'm
not. Y'all see his shoes. So y'all want me? I gotta find them, but I got his shoes.
That's really not funny. Y'all going places.
Do you want me? Okay, so he's is it pigeon toe? And she knocked me, and I was like, "That is a couple." Do you hear me?
Who?
That is a couple. Okay.
Amin and Keke.
Can I? Y'all want me to go find his shoes? Yeah,
no, I'm just asking. I don't need to see it.
Y'all are so wrong.
I'm about to go find them.
Y'all are so wrong. It's a place for y'all.
Okay.
Exactly, Nolan. It's because they're
trying. God is working on me every day. Okay, God is still working on me, and I still have time. Right? Thank you.
You got to see Nolan's comment.
I'm trying to see
who got arrested for drugs.
Drug addiction. Tell me. Keke says she'll take the drug test, but Martell takes a lot of detector tests. So I guess neither will happen. But I feel Keke doesn't have to prove. So okay, that's a question we can ask. Do you feel like she needs to prove her sobriety?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
No.
Do you think that
it wouldn't anyway? But no.
But I feel like this is.
But I would say this though.
I'm finding shoes.
This is my kind of psychology because I'm a Capricorn and I'm kind of sarcastic.
Me too. Go ahead.
I would take it if I was clean.
Me too.
I would have taken it. I would have, even if I had to go to a bathroom nearby, I would have taken it that day.
I getting kicked
if I was clean, because people on that day, I would make Marsau eat his words.
Yeah.
If I was as angry as she appeared to be about somebody else's marriage and situation that don't have nothing to do with her, I would have just to throw it up in his face. And I would, even if she ever used again, she'll live by on that day, she was clean.
That ain't it. So I don't think I would have took it in the parking lot, but I would have said, take me to a doctor. Because I don't want no over-the-counter test. That's just me. I would rather be like, if you want to go, we can go to where I go. They give me a drug test every time I go. Let's go.
You don't have to
but
go
her
to
being clean,
those drug tests are really good.
I ain't gonna trust them. As a Capricorn, I don't trust nobody.
Her being clean is not going to stop Marsau from talking about her. Let's just be clear.
Absolutely not. On that day,
so there is no way in the world.
He would look stupid.
He would have said she
no way in the world would I do that test. And I would actually be offended with Melody for asking me that.
Yeah.
Well, let's be clear. It ain't a person that really watched this show that thinks even remotely like me that didn't think that producers made her do that.
They did. They made her do that.
They absolutely asked her to do that, and she was just delivering the message.
Let me tell you why they.
He didn't even seem comfortable asking her to do that.
But I'm gonna tell you why they probably did, because when she walked out that door, and Marsau said, "Call the police, get her to take a drug test," she said, "Do it, do it." Keke said that, which means she's saying she would take one. And the producer's like,
Marsau is such an asshole.
Yeah.
The producer's like, we'll take it.
So the reality is there's a part of this that's really about the producers want to know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really why I would have taken it. Because it's one thing. You don't, I mean, everybody don't think like me though, but that's just how I think.
Well, if the producers really wanted to know, considering they're paying Keke or the show is paying Keke, they can request that she's drug tested if they really wanted to know. I don't think they do. Why would they care? They're trying to have a good show.
They could do that if it's not in her contract. No, they can't.
And they say that
that's her employer, and drugs are usually in a real work contract. I don't know why they wouldn't.
I think they could.
I don't think so. My employer can't come to me and ask me to take a drug test. That's not even part of our employment. The only time that they could is if, well, I guess this might be in her contract, if they think I might be. Like if I went to work high,
looked inebriated.
That
would be an accident and you
found a legitimate reason. Yeah, it would have to be a legitimate reason, not just because everybody say it.
I ain't got his shoes. I deleted them, I guess. Okay, but anyway, I don't know. So Donita, let me read what you said, Mama. She said she doesn't have to prove anything. Let's be real. No matter what the results, even if it was given by mail, no. That's why I say I would have to be a doctor, because even if it was given by mail, nobody's going to believe them. Male haters would say they're lying if it's negative, and Tish haters will say Carlos changed the results if it was positive. That's Donita. That's why I say she needs to go to a doctor, because a medical doctor ain't gonna risk lying for her. I wouldn't. So it would have to be, if I was sober, I'm going to a doctor. Let's go. I'm gonna prove to y'all. But Marsau ain't gonna believe it, like Callie said. I think Mel asked her to take the drug test so the Scotts can stop deflecting and handle their scandal. Because is that what you think they're doing instead of addressing the scandal that's going out there? Which I can understand you don't want to.
I mean, that's fine. Whatever the reason on there. I mean, I can even agree with that. I bet you the mass majority of them don't want this to go in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they want to see Keke fighting Tisha. I don't think anybody do, but probably Keke, who don't have nothing to lose.
I pray that she don't want to be fighting on TV.
Yeah, nobody wants to see it go in that direction. So people ain't tripping off Marsau, because again, don't nobody believe two women want to have sex with him at the same time, and one of them ain't Tisha. Yes, it's not believable. It don't even
this is what happened. Keke went live, and I put it in our little thing. I didn't post it anywhere because it's kind of weird, but it was dark, and she showed a conversation with that guy who was the barber, whose girlfriend is Tisha's makeup artist. And he was saying that the girl, I think her name is Jasmine, told him that she slept with Marsau, her and another person. He admitted it. He told this to Keke and Keke's makeup artist. And then the makeup artist that is Keke's said, thank you, because I'm not in it. Tisha wanted Keke to fire her makeup artist because she was saying that her makeup artist was spreading the rumors, when in fact it was Tisha's own makeup artist and her ex-boyfriend. So it's a convoluted thing. I hope you understood that. But that's really why Keke was involved, because Tisha wanted her to fire her makeup artist. It's on video. I got it if y'all want me to send it. I don't think we should put it on any of our things unless Callie wants to. Let's see. Why would the Scotts have to take a test to disprove something that may have resolved? What do you mean, Cheryl? Can you help me with that? What do y'all think?
They talk about the lie.
The lie detector test.
I think.
Well, I mean, he's probably cheated before, so he will fail, right? Allegedly, in my opinion.
He wouldn't take no lie detector test. I can tell you that. He would not even think about it.
Allegedly, in my opinion, he would fail. Even going to a doctor won't matter. That is true.
People still debate. Absolutely, Danita.
That's true. But I wouldn't do it without the doctor because they really wouldn't believe it. But yeah, the quad them, they did Mariah wrong though. But they would probably do Keke wrong too. Why is Tisha really mad? She thinks Keke spreading the rumors. I think she's mad because it got on the show. But in that video that Keke posted, she said production. And that's why I'm like, is Keke coming back? Because she said production found out and they wanted it on the show.
I mean, I just can't believe all these women in Huntsville want.
I don't think that, but you know,
Kelly's source of men.
Kelly made a point though. It's because he's on TV. Didn't you say that last week?
Yeah, I mean, he is a star in Alabama.
That's true.
Laugh now because it's funny, but yeah, people would date Marsau like it ain't nothing. They think they're gonna get invited to all the best things, the best events. Marsau was getting to travel and gonna bring the side chick. Yes, he can get just
So Marsau the man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like they think that but Coleslaw, in my opinion, didn't end up right. So if you see her side chick's journey, it was not positive. So why would you want a side chick journey? Because I don't think it would be positive, right?
And y'all think Marsau is the man?
I don't. Okay, well, that just sounds stupid for Tish to be mad to ignore Keke and not willing to. Right, because Tisha wanted her to fire her makeup artist. And Keke was like, well, let me find out if it is my makeup artist. And it was not hers. It was Tisha's own makeup artist. Didn't Tisha say that the guy called her and said Keke was asking for information? The bottom line, we don't know. That's true.
That's true.
But Keke had it on tape. Donita, if you want me to send it to you, I will. And the guy seemed to be saying that Keke's telling the truth. Now he's saying she's lying though. So I don't know if this Bugs person can be, that's his name, the barber who's saying that Marsau didn't finish his barber job, can be trusted. How is all this happening, y'all? Joy don't know how gold, but is he got gold to dig, Tori? Does he have? He can't even dig.
It is.
And he got gold.
He can't even dig a stock manor.
Marsau got gold?
I don't think he got gold.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. Maybe he got more gold.
Alabama. Alabama got some of the finest men I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I'm not saying Marsau ugly because I don't think he ugly. I mean, and he might look okay dressed up nicely. I mean, he's my favorite person on the show. I like him. I get his sense of humor. He is. I say that all the time. Y'all think it's Martell, but Marsau is actually my favorite person on the show.
Oh, okay.
But I think he's funny. I've always thought, I've been telling y'all that he's been playing to the cameras since the beginning. He don't believe half the stuff he say.
Yeah.
Well, he's a tongue in cheek.
I think Callie was having technical difficulties. She'll be back. I just find it entertaining how people shit on Marsau but swear he got 22 girlfriends. I don't think he has one. We don't think that too many people like. I mean, I don't know.
I just don't think that there are women out there tooting their butt up for him. I just don't. He don't even walk like that. So like, there are some men that are flashy like that. I guess you could say his cars, he might play like that. He do that.
Felicia, it's you saying what we saying. Who wants him? But they're trying to make it seem like everybody wants him. Everybody is saying, because I think she just got on, is that because he's kind of a star in Huntsville. I'm not. I don't know if he
have y'all been to Huntsville?
I have not. That's why I don't even know if that's true. So sure, I do agree with this.
I guess maybe. I mean,
there she is. She's back.
Sorry, my internet keeps going out.
The Scots have obviously resolved whatever was going on between them. I agree with this. So why do Keke and Mel keep talking about it? I think it's because Mel doesn't want to be the only fool for destroying her family for fame. Could be. I don't think she was a fool for doing it. I think it was necessary. And the Scots are smarter than that. They value their family over fame. But I never tell a woman to leave her husband. You know what I mean? It's on her to leave her husband. But if he is cheating like this, like out in these streets like that, I at least hope he's wearing protection and ain't going. Well, he can't bring no babies in this world, right? Because he had a vasectomy. So we ain't got to worry about the babies. Okay, let's move on.
I mean, do we believe the vasectomy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did it together.
Yeah, it was all of them.
It was on TV.
Yeah, I believe it.
They videoed it.
My folks stay in Rocket City. Felicia, this is what we saying, but you saying it better. So we're gonna read this. And he ain't even cute. He looks and he ain't got no teeth. Well,
he does have teeth.
He does not have teeth.
Little bitty baby teeth. Leave him alone.
I'm just like, Tisha, you the only one that want that man. And it's the truth.
And they look cute together. I like seeing them when they be out. Marsau think he cool. I don't get hurt on the cigar at all.
That's what I was about to bring up. People were upset that she smoked that cigar in front of Tiffany's baby. Did y'all catch her doing that?
It was outside.
So is it okay if you outside?
Absolutely.
All over. I don't like it either.
It's okay to smoke outside in front of a baby. See, I don't smoke, so I don't know.
I don't smoke either. But if somebody, my point is, if we're
they shouldn't be doing it in front of the baby.
If somebody smokes, if I am offended by that smoke and I got a baby, I get up.
But wouldn't you move away from the crowd if you're smoking and a baby's around? I mean, I would.
You should.
But here's the question:
again,
was Tisha there before the baby?
See that I don't. The way they cut this stuff up,
girl, you know doggone well Tisha was there for hours. Before
no. This when she smoked the cigar is when they all after the hoopla.
Mm-hmm.
They were outside.
They went out there and they were all sitting at the table, and
they were all sitting out there.
Yeah,
why does that matter?
Oh, it does. It's about time. If your person was sitting when you came, whatever they do that you're offended by, you get up.
If you leave,
so
the smoker has no responsibilities on the person.
Yes. If I got my baby,
I know there's smoking sections, but at a party there's.
But I'm like, if in a house, I could understand it because there's really no way to escape it. But you're outside. It's just like I'll even say it like this. I don't smoke marijuana, but my family seems to be obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So I could be outside and they are. Girl, they are obsessed with it. So if I'm sitting and you sit next to me and you want to smoke it up, you're going to have to go. But if I didn't sit down in your conversation and they puff passing, I need to go.
But I think they all were sitting there. And then she lit it up. If I watched right, I got to go back and watch. It didn't even bother me, but it was so many people upset about it, and so it made me think: was I supposed to be mad? You know? Should Tisha put on a new shirt?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why
this
is in my notes.
With that shirt on anyway.
Because Mel was like, Tish, do you want another
shirt? You know Mel was going to give her a wifey shirt, right?
Well, Tish got one she wear all the time. So
she was being nice to her. And she even asked her, was she okay a little bit later? Because we all know that they really don't talk. But I do really think that Mel don't want that. Like, we can talk about them all day long.
Right.
Let's not touch each other.
And this somebody else in the groups, I can't remember which one, said that when Mel went over to say, Marsau, are you okay? That Tisha was making a plate, but she stopped mid making the plate to go over there. Like she didn't even put the baked beans on the plate. Like she just was like.
Did y'all see how Kimmi was pushing them out the back of her house?
She was like, "Yeah, I got you."
Push people out your house. What would you have done?
Kimmi was like,
Oh,
but
who he cheating with a
he's
ghost?
cheating
I
the
think
same
he's cheating with a
sentence.
ghost because I don't think nobody want him. I don't think nobody want him. I think he likes the fact that people think people want him, but they don't. What else?
What was that comment that was just there that you took down? I think it says
That baby's allergic
my
to
son is
smoking.
allergic to cigarettes. If we are at a family get together and someone is smoking, I tell them to move expressly. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Tiffany should have moved. Tiffany walked in.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't even know what happened. But let me tell you what her words were.
What?
This something must be true because Marsau is protecting Tisha, and that's rare.
What?
Bitch is back. I said, she just says like 4 words, and she just is so shady.
She's on point every time.
She is so, but he was protecting her. Okay, the Stormi thing. Let's talk about the conversation at the table.
Yeah.
So they're sitting there. They're talking about what's going on. Mel said, "Why did Amin act like that?" And he said, "Well, I said she was a drug addict. Asked when she was still on dope." And everybody's like, oh. Everybody clutched their pearls. They was like, "Oh, why would you do that?" And he was joking about it. And then Stormi started talking about her situation, and she cried. What did Marsau do when she cried?
Okay, let me shut up. I'm sorry.
What did he do?
He did say something like that. It's like he was like, "Oh man, let Stormi." Oh, he went and comforted her. I get it.
Okay, so last week, when his wife was sitting there crying because everybody's after their marriage, and
y'all need to be ashamed talking about that girl. I made your grandbabies come out with a list.
My grandbaby better not. Everybody's talking about her marriage. He was COVID 6 feet. How many feet is COVID? He was that many feet away from her. He did not comfort her. Did y'all? What do you? Am I
again? I think he's a showman. He do want to play with you, but I don't think he really want to hurt nobody.
But what about his wife?
I mean,
he's already hurt her so much, and she stays anyway. She stays anyway. He's good at home because he know he can lie. I think
Marsau thought he was comforting her,
and that his wife will believe it.
I think she may have thought
pathetic situation.
Danita, hold on. Cheryl says, now Cheryl, we ain't finding fault in anybody. I think they both wrong. I've said that already. Nobody's right in this whole situation. So I don't know where
Mel instigated the whole situation, and we know she wasn't coming out of a good place when she's so-called checking on Tisha or her husband. What did Mel instigate? That was a good play? Oh, man. Wait a minute. What did Mel instigate?
I don't know.
I think she's trying to say because Mel talked with her. I'm kind of, this is my guess. I don't know how true this is. I kind of got a feeling that this conversation about what was going on between Marsau and allegedly these women these ghosts three-way, he had a three-way with.
You can't even get it out.
I tried. This is crazy to me. Girl, I forgot the point I was going to make. Dang. I just got to pray for it. I hate that.
Let's read this. Why you think Marsau doesn't understand why Tisha's bothered about what people on Beyonce and Al Gore, it's Al Gore's internet too, have to say about them. He really feels like these people don't know how them to, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Okay. I got what she's saying. F what people are thinking. Gotcha, Danita. I got you.
Yeah. I think she's handling this one well. I think allegedly the person who originally started this rumor said that it was a lie. I really believe that this really is kind of made up.
Do you think that he was mad because of the barbershop situation? His girlfriend broke up with him.
Yeah, it was.
You know how people just want to involve other people, and he wanted to get, because even in the thing, he was like, "Now, how do I get on? Like, how do I come up?"
Yeah,
like y'all, I sent that video.
I was real. It's everybody don't want Marsau. It's just no way you're gonna convince me. And they make it seem like he is a sex god in Huntsville.
I don't even think Tisha wants Marsau, and she just don't want a divorce.
Tisha love Marsau.
Allegedly.
I do.
You think? I think she looks at him sometimes, And I like Tisha, but she looks at him sometimes like either
Well,
she don't
Marsau has
comprehend,
every reason to love
she
her.
don't comprehend him. She looks at him like, or
Mhm.
she like you full of SHI.
I think so. A lot of times she be looking at him like surprised that he said this.
That he's saying, yeah,
and
like
she's just not gonna call him out on it.
Yeah, because
It ain't really in her nature to kind of call him out like, boy, you done lost your mind.
Well, she shouldn't be surprised when he
I
says
just don't think
stupid.
that's in her.
She needs to call him out sometimes. Because I think he uses
for our entertainment though.
But he jokes on her at her expense. It's only so many times you can be the butt of the joke.
I think that the time when she was crying and that you had mentioned a little bit earlier, Montanique, I was thinking that he thought he was comforting her. I don't think just being there to tell her the things that she needed to hear. But he just wasn't touchy about it. I think that's the element that we don't see between them that makes us always think he really don't like her. He's not affectionate
to her.
And yes. Well, I don't think
y'all remember because somebody brought this up that when Mel was sitting
at this window,
I don't know what was going on, but they was at some little thing and she had on a little red dress. I don't know where I remember her dress, and she was looking out the window and she was sad. And he ran up to he was like, Mel, you okay? How are you doing? But he don't.
And the voice was soft, just like that too, Monty.
Why does she have on them booty shorts? By the way,
well, honey,
and heels.
Because she was
the same reason Tish had on her little booty tight outfit at the thing, and you
Melody
said when you go to a thing, you casually dressed, and we was like, why Tish had that shirt on with the hole right here and the toes on the side. They all don't dress right.
I don't know why she ain't wearing enough clothes.
I wish Tish would wear stuff her size.
And what I think she's trying to obtain, she don't even get. She actually looks better in clothes because the clothes that she be wearing that don't hardly have
that's kind of what I think.
It makes her look more weighty than what she is.
I know it makes her look bigger
and stuff. She be snatched.
Yeah.
That's really the issue. That people
he immediately got up and went over to Stormi. He did, and it could be because he thought Storm was going to tell Courtney, and then he was going to have to run from Courtney too. He like, look, I've already ran from a mean. I can't run from nobody else, so I need to go hug this lady.
Because Courtney didn't already told him. Because Stormi already told him you don't want to make Courtney mad. You don't want Courtney to come up in here. Okay, it was if I was Tisha's size, I would be more revealing.
How can you be more revealing than what she already is?
I mean, naked? She was practically naked in that shirt. If we did any more, we'd have to go rated R.
Practically naked.
Well, she just.
You could see through the shirt. She had 5 holes in it, and she has like big boobs. You could see she was practically naked.
I didn't think it was flattering.
At all.
It might not be flattering, but she wasn't practically naked.
So let's talk about the guys real quick.
That shirt was thinner than her bra.
Kimmi was happy about her Jeep. She almost ran over Mel because she wanted to go ride down the street. Did y'all like the Jeep?
Yeah.
It was nice.
I don't like Jeep. Like
it was kind of standard.
I had a Geo tracker.
He didn't get like a sports package with it or anything. It just looked a little
had all the bells and whistles. I'm not a Jeep person. But that's what Kimmi wants.
I didn't see no overhead lights.
They don't have enough room in them. Have you
Yeah, I rode in a Jeep. One of my friends had
they don't have enough room. It's weird.
To be so boxy, you would think they would.
Yeah, it would have. It's just not. It don't feel comfortable to me. But I do like having a top off. My second car was a convertible. I had a Geo tracker.
Oh my God, that's a tiny car.
Yeah, it was teal too. Girl, I love that thing.
You thought you was cute, didn't you?
Too cute.
Okay, so let's go to the guys in the gym, and then I think we're done. So Martell had on his hoochie daddy shorts, and they didn't look too bad.
He got some little legs, don't he?
He got some little. Chris is bigger than I thought. Like
who?
Chris, he has little, like, a nice arms.
Chris Fletcher.
Oh,
yes,
he's nice looking.
Wait a minute. How about I saw somebody today on Twitter? Their handle was Nell Fletcher's wigs. Child.
Really?
Yes, I could not believe it.
It's a stately looking thing, isn't it?
Her wigs, honey. They are Little Richard, okay?
Right.
What y'all think? They Little Richard. Anybody else? Yes. She's a pretty lady though.
I mean, okay.
I wonder how old she is. It's kind of interesting.
Good. She got Megan. Did y'all see her dropping low, dipping up, picking up slow? She got.
I can't figure out if she is in her 40s or her 50s.
I missed that much.
Somebody Google Nell Fletcher's, and I think it's Nail. Like
I can't figure out because he
looks. I think it's Lornell.
55, right?
Yes, yeah, probably. I think it's Lornell, Nail Fletcher. Her age.
To me. Huh? You don't. How don't you think?
We about to Google it. Somebody is.
Oh, the guy. I'm just saying before we just guess.
She's 49 years old.
No, she's not.
That's why I was saying I can't tell. Like she look good, whatever age she in. But you can kind of tell she got more sense.
Listen to this exact.
But at least been like 53.
This
so she has Kimmi.
Nellie Fletcher range in age from 49 to 94.
Girl, get off my phone.
She probably, I can see that.
Kimmi is, hold on.
What's the husband name?
Chris. Let's look and see how old he is.
How old
and her real name is Lurnell.
She's 52.
Did y'all know that? Her real name is Lurnell.
Girl, they said she got an arrest record.
Lurnell. Everybody in Alabama was young. Leave them people alone.
Wait a minute. Did somebody say she has an arrest record too? At the gym, Courtney proved that Marsau was doing what went right over his head.
Go ahead and read it, Callie.
At the gym, Courtney proved what Marsau was doing went right over his head. Marsau was calling him an itch, just like Stormi was calling him one. When he was calling him Mr. Steele, he was doing it on purpose. And Marsau said it when they were talking afterwards, the big blow up when Stormi tried that Courtney crap.
Yeah, I feel like they were matching each other's energy. And sometimes you match people's energy and sometimes you don't. And you have to pick which way you do it. Yeah, we were at 52. I was thinking 53, so I was very close because Kimmy's 53, right?
She 53 or 54.
54,
she look good.
Right.
She look good. She done lost some weight. She looks good.
But you think it was the radiation?
Probably. I don't know if radiation makes you sick. Do radiation make you sick?
I don't know. Mm-hmm. Who's a nurse? Marsha, you the nurse? Somebody's a nurse on here. Help us out.
I thought it make you kind of drowsy. But I don't know. I might be wrong.
Okay, that's one thing I want to go back to, and then we'll let people. We've been on for a while. We'll let people on maybe 5 minutes or so. What do y'all think when Martell, they were sitting at this table and they were talking about the B word, and you shouldn't call a man a B, and we didn't talk about this at all. And Martell said the wife should not allow another woman. She's a Capricorn like us, Joy. Anyway, to call her. She's born.
He got all excited.
On the 29th, Joyce the 1st.
1231. 69.
Yeah. So, that a woman should not allow another woman to call her husband a B, and Tisha should have been the one. And I feel like Martell, he's been having some sense here lately. I don't know if he's been drinking the coleslaw or what, but he's doing good.
He knows his job is on the line.
I see why you would say that in general. In regards to why Tisha should, I think had they not known this was coming, yes, I do believe they knew this was coming. I do think Tisha Keke's with Marsau, and I absolutely believe she went home when she left Tiffany's little sip and see and told him that Stormi called him a girl. That's just one step.
So he knew that she was.
He was ready on that day because. If you listen to Marsau when he was having a conversation with her, with Stormi, that's something else I want to talk about because y'all didn't peep. In his talking, Marsau insulted her.
He did.
And
he said that
I
was
don't even
what?
think she knew it. Stormi even knew it.
What did he say about it? That's the what you came from. What he say?
He said, we didn't switch conversations.
I know, but I can't.
Marsau said something like they were kind of going forward about B. And Tisha said, you don't think you owe him an apology?
Mm-hmm.
And he said no, because she doesn't.
Me, I'm sorry. Hold on.
I know, I can't hear you. He said that's
she
the
didn't
culture
know
she
any
came
better.
from. She that's the culture she came from. That's the
Yeah.
culture she grew up in. He insulted her upbringing.
Yeah,
like
he
other side of the
he
tracks.
didn't even. I don't even think she got it at that time. I said she was being insulted.
She did.
He was basically telling her she don't know no better. That's what I heard.
Yeah, it's to her upbringing. It's the reason she's the way she is.
She don't owe me an apology, because people were trying to say in the groups, people were trying to say that that's him not even taking his wife's side. I said, y'all don't really watch.
They did not.
They
were saying that in the group.
Yes.
See, I got it, Joe. I heard it.
Yeah, I was like, y'all either ain't paying attention, or I'm telling you, I always be thinking about stuff that ain't really there. Marsau is really clever. Like I would almost say, I would even give him an IQ test.
I think he should be the lawyer in the
family. He
should be the lawyer, because I think Maurice shouldn't be the lawyer. I'm sorry, Maurice.
Maurice knows the right things to say, though. So he's not definitely a lawyer, because he's actually quick, good, and he's a good communicator. He's not quick-witted, but he's quick.
You think he's a good communicator?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't think that he is?
Marsau?
No, Maurice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's an effective one. He might not be the most understanding.
No, maybe
there you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably tripping off of. But he is a good communicator. Any man that can come to his wife the way he can come to his wife.
But that's the wife he got.
I'm just saying, right? He's clear. Who says, hey, my baby mama coming, I'm gonna need you to do so and so, I'll be right back. He's very clear. And he's just so
can you be a good communicator, not be effective? Because
that's not being ineffective. That's just me. I don't understand.
No, that's a comment we got. That's a comment. I'm not saying that's what you were saying.
I don't know what that means.
Man, okay. I put it in. We're not gonna be out here too long. All right. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hold on.
Just my background.
Yeah, I just had to mute it. You know I'm at work.
Oh, okay. Oh, my mama calling me. I'm gonna be on mute. Hold on, y'all.
Let me get my notes. Look. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, before I start making comments, I do want to ask a question. With the situation between with Keke and Letitia, with Tisha asking Keke to find out information, then she find out she set up a meeting.
It's breaking up. Or is it just me?
It's breaking up.
It's breaking up. I thought it was just me.
Go ahead. Do we think?
Okay, hold on. Let me take it off. Can you hear me now?
Just keep going. Keep going.
Okay, well, my question is, do you think Tisha was doing the ignoring and basically mad at Keke doing all that because she did not want her husband once again to know that his wife is doubting him and believing rumors about him in the street, as well as hiding the fact that she did tell Keke to go and find out more information?
No, I think she is very upset at Keke because the producers wanted this rumor on the show and Keke was willing to bring it. That's why she's 100% mad at her, because Keke had a choice.
But Tisha had a choice as well by telling
Thank
Keke to
you.
find out more information. So why would Tisha have Keke go find out information, then set up a meet, then out of 10, then try
And
to
today,
twist it as it is Keke's fault when Keke was only doing what Tisha asked her to do?
You're still getting it confused that this isn't about whether or not Tisha did all of those things. Keke can still be 100% correct. The Tisha is mad at Keke because she brought that on the show. These makeup artists be kikiing with producers. They knew what they were starting. They knew what was brewing. They had to go to them. They wanted somebody to bring it to the TV show. Keke literally said it in one of the posts. The producers wanted this story.
But it's okay for Tisha to be mad at Keke for Keke bringing it to the show, but it's okay for Tisha to twist it around as if Keke just interfered in her marriage, as if she didn't tell
No,
her to do
she's
something.
not. Every time Tisha talks, she talks in terms of she's always discussing my marriage, or whatever y'all want to tease her.
Okay, Joy, you better say it
Tisha
right.
told her to do so. Keke would have never said anything about her marriage if Tisha did not say, hey, go find more information. So maybe Tisha should keep her mouth closed.
What does that have
Yeah,
to do with bringing it
I
on
think
the show?
My
You
second thing is this.
that can
On
happen.
to the next
Now,
one.
this
So
is the
Tisha and Marsau got on here saying that they did not follow up with Keke because they got so much to lose. My question is, last season when they tried to fight Martell in that doggone parking lot, did they have much to lose then? Or when he was talking crazy to all these women, did he have much to lose then? And that wasn't his first time trying to fight Martell in that parking lot. That was actually his second time. Because the first time was in the house when Martell talked about those 20 women and he not pressed charges, but did a police report on Martell for threatening him. So my question is, did they have much to lose then that they have now? Because they had the same thing. Like I thought. Okay, my next thing is this. Destiny. I want to piggyback a little bit on the Destiny thing. Everything that y'all showed that lady said are facts. Reason why I say they are facts because they can be proven. There are public open court documents and public open jail records that will prove everything that lady stated. So they are facts. Do y'all remember when we was talking that time when Destiny was opening up that business? And I said, what dummy sit right there and try to open a business in the middle of a pandemic? I asked y'all that. And that's the result of trying to open up a business and start a business in the middle of a pandemic. So, and I feel like Destiny was wrong because at the end of the day, her divorce was already messy as it was. Then you got a whole man, a whole boyfriend. Why you couldn't put the lights in your boyfriend's name? Why your man couldn't give you money to do what you needed to do? So I feel like Destiny is wrong. And I feel like those who are mad at mad at LeBaric, need to have several seats because at the end of the day, that man has a job he got to worry about. That man has a business he got to worry about. That man has credit he has to worry about as well. So he should let himself get locked up and while she stay out here free. Negative. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my last little note and I'll be done.
I think I wanted to address.
Oh yeah, and this I'm to say to Joy. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it was something you said, but I forgot.
Joy, looks like your eyes got to spit in the back.
Okay, well, I'm about to be finished. My last thing I wanted to say to you, Joy, was you saying it was messed up that Keke quote and post something about insurance. Well, what's the difference from Martell trying to lock up every goddamn body or talking about calling the police and drug testing somebody? That was dirty and low down as well, especially if it would have happened. So therefore, I don't see what's the difference. He's committing a criminal act and he's trying to get other people locked up, talking about they doing something criminal. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And also, they did edit and chop up a lot at that barbecue because I remember seeing Tiffany sitting next to Keke with that baby when Keke hit that water. If y'all go back and watch it, and I got a picture up, and I'm gonna go catch the picture. And
Can you send that
well,
to
I
me?
got the
Because I don't.
picture. I'm gonna bring the yeah, and I'm gonna bring it to y'all because they edited it. Then they tried to make it seem like Keke just walked up in there. I mean, Tiffany just walked up in there and all of that. Like, no, 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 no. That was definitely edited and definitely chopped up.
People,
And I
can you
do
send
feel
me
like
the
Joy
picture
was
so I
right
can
when
put
they
it
talk
up
about
in
the
the?
smoke with the baby.
Do you have the
Yes.
picture? You can
But
send me the
anyways,
picture.
that's all I wanted to speak on. And Team LeBarrett, thank you.
Team LeBerry, send me that picture, please.
Team LeBarrick.
Yeah, because people are saying they're on Destiny's side. She's saying she's
How
on.
can y'all be Team LeBarrick?
I'm Team LeBerry
How can y'all be Team LeBarrick?
because that's his credit,
It's also his son.
and he can take care of his son.
Well,
That they hate Destiny because
I
she
don't
went
hate
against
anybody, but
male
I'm gonna tell
child.
you,
So
let her forge your name, then Callie. Let her
I'm
forge
not the
your
father of her child, nor could I ever be,
It
so that
don't
wouldn't
matter who
happen.
her mama, her daddy, parents putting they like Bill in their kids' name. That all that crap is wrong. It's
it
just
is.
R the WRONG, and she should not have done it. They were not married at the time. They were divorced. She put something in his name. You don't do that. She needs to pay for her crime. I'm Team LeBarry because let anybody, I don't care if it's my daughter, you're not going to put nothing in my name. You just not.
I
No,
mean, I get it. I mean,
no.
I think the reality is I absolutely get it. That like that just shouldn't happen. Generally, I think that, but it does sting a little bad when it's your family, it's your people, and we know that
Not just your
they
people,
didn't
it's the
end they didn't
son.
end on good
Good turn.
terms, so
And
it feels vindictive.
And another thing that she did was every time she could, when she got this new Moses guy, she talking about now I'm with a real man. Now I'm with a real man. So you with a real man, go put it in that real man's name. She put him down. She tried to act like he wasn't a good man, like he wasn't putting it down in the bedroom. Like she dogged him when they got divorced. So if he's such a real man, you got a whole nother man in this house. You've been living here for free. You ain't paid no bills. I've been paying your bills
Is
for a
that where
whole
the
year.
guy was, the boyfriend was going to?
Yeah, he was going to that house, screwing her, the real man. And you think that you're gonna put some in my name? Go put some in Moses's name, since he's the real man. He ain't got my credit, maybe. Go do it. I'm sorry. I'm Team LeBerry,
I
and I
don't
like this.
understand how two people could date as long as they did and have such a short marriage.
That's just ain't that crazy? That's what I said too, Toya. So I said I used to work at a city, and when people had to turn on lights, water, well, we didn't have lights, we had water. When people used to have to turn on water, they would have to come in and show ID and show proof of ownership or a lease or
Mm.
something. You could not just do it. But y'all were saying where you live, you can just call.
Yeah, I can call. I've never gone
Thank
anywhere
you. Where are
to
you
get
from,
any of
Latoya?
my
What
bills
state?
on.
Just tell me what state.
I'm in Missouri.
No, I'm talking about Latoya, because she's
Oh,
saying the same thing I was.
yeah.
So, yeah. Are
You
we
don't
gonna
have
talk
to
about that?
go anywhere
See,
to
you
get
had to go in.
anything cut on. You just pick up the phone and say, I'm moving to XYZ.
That's
This is the
crazy.
number. Now, it might be different if, like back in the day, you could tell with the telephones. Like people used to put, their baby name on the phone.
Right. Yeah.
It did have something to do with the address. So the baby couldn't have been the same last name or something like that. And if you had the same last name, you couldn't do it. It may have been some kind of checks and balances, but it wasn't a lot because I've
Yeah. See, I'm
never.
in Tennessee, and we have to show that we are who we are. And and another reason is because we got a lot of bad debt. And if that's not the real person, it's hard to go after them. It's hard to sue. And that's probably what happened. She didn't pay. They went after the bad debt. LeBarrett got the whatever. And he was like, oh my God, I owe this much money. And it's not even me. It's not me. And so I think it was because of that. I don't think he just went out, was vindictive, and was like, "I'm gonna get you." I think some things happened to cause him to put these things
I'm
in
not,
motion.
look, it's wrong. He really don't
Yeah.
have to have a reason for real, for real. I'm just saying it just the timing and he hasn't really been public with her about, what went on or anything, but he has been kind of shady with things. He's shady here or there.
Wow.
And in his comments and things he posts on social media, so you kind of get an attitude that I ain't gonna say he hurting or pressed, but he feel a type of way about the situation. You know what I mean?
I think it's because she was living at a house screwing this dude and he paying the bills. I mean,
It could be. I'm not
that's what you boo. Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna talk about Beverly Hills? Or are we done?
Yeah, let's do Beverly Hills.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Beverly Hills real quick. If you watch that, let me look at my notes. So, what do y'all think about the season premiere of Beverly Hills?
I didn't watch it. So y'all have a
you
good
didn't miss
time.
nothing. I'm gonna say that.
I thought this was one of the, I don't like openings, but I thought this was one of the better openings. It felt fake. It felt very production-like, because the fact that they met at this retreat and they did what I really wish Potomac would do, is to kind of resolve some of the issues. We have to get past the same, I don't like each other. Wendy and Giselle been fighting for so many seasons. People can't even remember why they fight.
Do you think they're gonna speak this season? Because they didn't talk last season.
I know we're gonna probably not. But I'm just saying they need a day, an opening day where they kind of say, well, I didn't like this. Can we at least start anew? Even if it's fake and phony and you just waiting on something to happen. We need that.
But I think they tried to at that burn ceremony, and then what had happened? Something happened.
But that wasn't done right.
Wendy did. Who's in charge of that? Wendy. Okay.
Wendy, Wendy did a turn. That doesn't even care. That's what she tried to do. The burn session really needs to be done by somebody that's 100% neutral.
The Eagle lady needs to come.
How that was
so you
done.
Purchased Chris's spices. Callie, did you purchase his spices? Chris, could you send me the link, Callie? Is Callie gone? She might be gone.
Yeah, well, I said I was leaving, but so I didn't hear you.
Oh, did you?
Because I didn't watch this.
I didn't hear you say you was leaving. Did you purchase Chris's spices?
Say again?
You know why people don't season their food.
Chris Bassett, but I think he got a brown penis, so it's different. Do you?
Okay, you know what?
Well, what?
I don't think girl. It ain't too
I didn't really
on
think
the market
was
that I don't have the doctor.
Okay, John said in reality TV, who wants to see something fake? To me, Beverly Hills, the whole thing was fake. I feel like Erica crying was fake. I feel like her saying she was on hormones instead of Ozempic was fake. I feel like
that whole, wait a minute, I couldn't even understand why we having BravoCon right now. And Derek is talking about how ticked off she was at Erica saying, talking about something that happened at BravoCon last year. I was so confused about it because I'm like, didn't they have the reunion? Didn't they have all that space between that?
So the reunion was, I think, September, and BravoCon was October. Or what, do I have it backwards? I think the reunion was September. So maybe BravoCon did happen later.
I don't know. It just
I think the reunion when I went to look.
A whole year that went by, and you talking about something that happened. That felt like something that you were just bringing to the camera. That's what that felt like to me. Like too much time for anybody that considers themselves so-called for real friends.
That's true too. They should have squashed it.
Yeah. That should have been a conversation because it sounds so odd.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the reunion was September because I went to look. I thought I put in our chat, and BravoCon was October.
The reason I thought it was something close because Kathy was there last year. That's why. Kathy was there last year, and I wouldn't have thought that Kathy would have been. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. It still felt odd to me. It felt like something that I ain't seen you in 8 months. We only friends on camera with
On camera, yeah. Because
that's what I mean by it. It just felt odd to me because it had happened so many months ago.
Do I still have Sutton's pay? Let me see if I can find that. So did y'all see how much money Sutton got? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
This woman gets $300,000 a month in spousal support. And that don't include everything else. That alone.
She really rich.
That lady is so rich.
Yeah. She was funny. She was real shady. I like it that she takes her time. She says, the only rumor I've heard about the reader PK. Yeah, like she's thinking about every single solitary word she says. And because she want to make sure what she says is legally right.
And you know that Phaedra does that too. Sometimes she talks very slow.
Yeah, she does.
Yes, it might be a Southern thing. Anything that stood out?
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, they saying Phaedra broke up with her boyfriend.
Girl, I'm so mad at
Phaedra. If there was ever even a real boyfriend. I don't even
think there was a Dr. O.
Neither do I.
You think that was just an excuse to put her on there because they couldn't put her on Atlanta?
Yep. And she didn't want to go to Dubai, which I understand.
And now she's been brought up on these other charges.
What charges?
What charges?
Phaedra Parks.
Tell us, Callie.
The man is accusing them of sexual assault. Her and Randy.
So at the Ultimate Girls Trip where were they at? At Dorinda's house. I can't think of the name.
That was the stupidest crap I think I ever
heard.
I remember I did hear that. Girl, I thought it was stupid. Go ahead, sell it.
I think it is too.
So
sell it.
They tore his clothes and touched his butt.
How dare they? How dare they?
I thought he liked them.
Girl, he got $2.22 in the bank, and he's trying to get a piece of theirs. That thing sounds stupid. Shut up.
Because I was like, "What? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly." Hold on. He was real, and she actually was on an African show. One of them is his cousins on there. So he was. So Dr. O is real.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I know that
they said that you're not going to even see him. So why, if he was on another reality show, would he not show himself? Because they're saying he's not even going to be seen on this show.
Because he's not trying to claim Phaedra like that, or he would be on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
They needed a reason to bring her on this show. Bravo wanted to bring her back. That's what it was. But for whatever reason, they scared to lose Candy, which don't make no sense to me. That girl brings no value to.
I think even Kenya said that she would film with Phaedra again.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think Phaedra would make that mistake again.
No, I don't think
she would make another one, but she won't do that again.
Okay, I didn't say he was on the show. His cousin is one of the housewives of Lagos or Durban. So how do you know that's his cousin then? Now, how do you know he dated Phaedra then? I need some help. Phaedra won't save the franchise. I mean, I think Married to Medicine is good. I don't know if they need saving. But I don't know. I hope she fits in. Do y'all think she'll fit in? So somebody asked
no.
Who will leave. They asked, was Atlanta coming back? So Callie shared some vlogger guy who said that Atlanta could potentially be on hold to 2025. And none of them have their contracts yet. And they didn't know if they were waiting for the panel at BravoCon. Drew's not going to be there. I don't know why. She's not listed to be on the panel. But they all have panels. And Kenya and Candy have multiple photo ops, but none of the other people do. So I'm not sure. So Danita thinks you need. I don't think a total recast is. I think they need to do a Miami recast. With Miami, they kept like 2 or 3 people and got all new people. I think New York should have kept Luann and Sonya and then filled some girls around them.
Did y'all hear what they said? Sonya really said.
No, Ramona. I have that. Should I put it up? Yeah. Talk about it, Joy. Go ahead.
They were saying that what really happened in New York with Ramona was getting tired of Ebony's black talk. Let's keep it real. She was. I ain't gonna lie. We were sick of it too.
Yeah.
But she was sick of that black talk. And Ramona was like, well, what if I wanted to spot out statistics that black families don't have fathers?
Yeah, they're not present.
They're not present in the home.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I read it in the statistic, and they kept going on and on and on and on. And it was some ambiguous name, like it wasn't a number. So it was something like most black families don't have something in the home. Because people were also saying she said the N-word.
Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. Sorry, y'all. I was doing something else. This is what I meant to put up.
Yeah, she allegedly said the N-word.
Said most black people don't have present fathers. I don't know why I had sudden stuff up, but yeah. Do y'all believe Ramona said that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. Anything else?
I don't think anybody would be surprised about that. She said it.
But so Callie, if she did say this, then they did a Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Legacy, New York, and it's coming on before the one with Caroline and Brandy, and was fake. So it's coming on here soon. So why would Ramona be able to come back if she's done that?
That's a good question. Maybe they're going to bring it up on the show to embarrass her, and that's why she got called back.
Maybe so.
Because you know how Bravo likes to play back those receipts.
That's true.
And then Bravo, the Vanity Fair has something out.
Wait a minute, I forgot. We forgot about this.
What?
I just remembered something. Talk about doing a rollback. We forgot to mention in Love and Marriage Huntsville when Martell said, women know they just be getting in drama. Men.
Oh, well, let's talk about that. Okay. That was so funny. We've got to go back. We're going back to Huntsville. Then we're going to get off. So, this in my notes too, and it was highlighted. Okay, what is wrong with this man?
It was so funny.
So, is he upset and it's a cut up? We don't know what's really going on, but is he saying this because she's getting her name changed?
Who?
Mel, because he says this again to Nell. About women. Is that the one you're talking about? Are you talking about when the guys were together?
I'm talking about when
all the guys were at the gym, because he said it twice.
Oh, he actually did. No,
so
when they did the flashback. I'm talking about later.
Oh, and Mel. With him and Mel.
Yeah, and they did they flashed back to Marsau and him fighting. Remember he was saying women ain't enough, they just full of drama. They think they just say anything. And then they flashed back to that, and then they said, but did you hear what Keke said to Tisha? Like, he's sitting here saying that women ain't drama, but then did you know that she spilled that water all on that girl? And I'm sitting here like, you is the drama. You recapping all the stuff that happened. They to them. I told you, Alabama men was just born different.
But what do y'all think about him getting mad? Because if you my friend, you wouldn't go to this thing. Is he saying that if none of his friends should go to the name changing ceremony, why not?
I'm trying to figure out. I thought she already changed her name.
But it happened, but they film later. So this has already happened. All this stuff didn't happen. She's having a name changing ceremony. People are invited. He didn't want Nell and Chris to go. He said that his friends shouldn't go. But why would he be mad? So you was thinking the same thing I was too, Danita, the Nell thing. I think he was saying Nell needs to mind her business instead of keep asking him who cheated in their marriage. That could be it.
That
Because
could
it
be.
was cut up and it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, okay.
No, Danita, they're doing a ultimate girls.
Girl, Nell trying to get some camera time.
So I'm not
Every
talking
time
about.
I see her, I smile. Every time I see her on screen, I smile. Because I know she finna try to do something. She want this little $5,500. I don't know how much they get an episode. But whatever it is more than I got an episode. So
Okay.
she trying to keep hers.
It's the ultimate girls trip legacy with New York people.
Okay. Or is it
did
gonna be a
scrap the
whole
other
bunch of New York people? It's just gonna be New York.
It's gonna be Ramona. I'm reading about it. Dorinda, Luann, Sonia, Kelly Ben Simone, and Kristen Tackman. And I don't even remember her.
Kelly Ben Simone. Now, why are they bringing Kelly Ben Simone back?
I don't know.
Nobody wants to talk to her.
Don't know. She crazy.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Anything else? Are we done, ladies? We've been on here for a while.
We are so done.
We finished with. Oh, let me tell y'all about this theory that my auntie had.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
This is a Beverly Hills theory. My aunt called me. This is true story. She called me on the phone. She was like, "Joy, have you ever heard of the rumors that in them groups you be on Facebook about what was the secret that Kathy threatened that could destroy Kyle's family?" I said, "No, I haven't." She said, "Listen, she was watching the first episode and she was like, you know what I kind of think?" I said, "What?" She said, "What if that big secret was that Kyle was bisexual or a lesbian and that she's been having an affair with this woman and that Kathy's been kind of holding that over her head." Mm-hmm. So Kyle decided, I'm gonna take my power back, and basically just came out with this woman. I think it's true. And she said, the more and more I'm thinking about it, maybe Lisa and Erica wasn't the bad guy. Because she was like, and this is where she lost me. She said, maybe they either knew or maybe heard rumors about Kyle being bisexual, but they either never confirmed it with her or they never asked. So I feel like it's probably they were actually protecting her, trying to tell her, Kathy is saying this around us. The only thing I always wondered about is, would they want to bring that on camera? I don't know. Or like she forced her hand. If you remember how she was sitting up there talking to Mauricio, she was talking almost like, yeah, I got this. Like, yeah, whatever.
She was very cocky. She's never been like that.
Yeah. She was very nonchalant with him.
And so Latoya says that that's nothing these days, but it is if you're trying to present a perfect marriage. And we've been together forever and we love each other and we're not, and he's not this and I'm not this. There's something different, but they probably brought girls into the bedroom. I mean, that's kind of stuff.
Possible. Yeah. Like we talked about that. She was like, it just, you never know. Like but it would bring a whole new element to when you watch this play out. I do think they're not going to have a good season though, because that new black lady that's going to be on here, she's not coming into episode 6.
Episode 6, and I wonder why she's coming so late.
Tells me,
I mean, what's the purpose of that?
That kind of tells us she was a late ad.
Yeah,
which also tells me they didn't think they was producing enough drama.
Yeah, they wasn't giving what was supposed to be gave. I don't think Kathy said any of that to Renna. Renna is too much of a snake not to record Kathy, if nothing else, but to cause trouble with the Richard sisters because she hates Kim too. I really feel like Renna don't want Cal to have sisters. Like she wants her to hate her sisters. Renna's a weirdo. I just don't. Their ratings were good. They had like 1 million.
Yeah, they had
in
over a
ratings.
million.
But I wonder if it's because of the day they come on. Like who?
What
I
day
don't
do
know.
they come on? Well, we can't forget this. Y'all do know that the writer's strike that just was lifted, they
Mm-hmm.
haven't recorded for
They
this
haven't.
season.
That's
This was
true.
actually a good opportunity, and it could have been why Bravo moved up some things too.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing on television. It's very few shows that had already filmed like in the spring, but those people who normally film all summer, they just
Yeah,
get back to work. We might see something in January.
maybe. And if like on Netflix and all that, all the things are dubbed movies
Yeah.
because they're not working. So that's why all those movies from other countries are all over Netflix and Hulu and stuff right now because nobody's recorded anything. So but they did good. I wonder what their numbers would be afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they said that this happened in the early 2000s. Maybe it was the early 2010s or something, where
Oh, a
they had a
strike?
writer's strike.
Okay.
And when they had that strike, reality TVs, just of their ratings were just crazy up the roof.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we could do a show. We need a chatter up show.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. Rob was hitting millions last season. All right, it's the only one that had good ratings to be on. I don't know if they're on the struggle bus. I think Sunday nights, because let's see what Potomac does. Sunday nights are kind of hard.
Why? It's the best night for me. Why is it hard for?
It's people don't really they want to watch it the next day or they want to eat dinner with their families. Because even the shows that came on after Atlanta dropped like 400,000 people. So, which was New York. Nobody cares about that.
This Sunday they're gonna do BravoCon and then
Married to Medicine.
Married
and
to
then
Medicine.
Potomac. I can't believe Married to Medicine coming on first.
Married to Medicine is?
And then Potomac. That's what it looked like on that little
Maybe
thing.
they trying to see if they switch out because people drop out of
Watch
that happens a lot. Yeah. No, they'll drop out. Yeah, a significant number between it. They won't watch the show behind it. But people gonna watch Potomac because I think Potomac get better ratings than Married to Medicine, don't they?
They usually do, yeah. So we shall see what happens with the ratings. I'm gonna put up our QR code.
Have you noticed how Quiet been out there doing all that press about how she felt disrespected?
Can I talk about that real quick?
Yeah.
Then don't come back to the show. That's all.
Okay. And she didn't sign her contract until late. Somebody said, I can remember, if you remember, people were saying Quiet wasn't coming back because they had already been filming for weeks. Like they were filming for like 5 or 6 weeks before Quiet even signed her contract. I don't know if she was trying to get more money. Maybe I get her point, but I get the point that she's making. No other show would, hire an ex-husband of a situation. I get what she's saying, but she was only brought on the show because of him.
Yeah. And he's married to Medicine. And another thing is they still hang out with him. Like the guys and stuff, they still hang out with the husband.
Yeah, he was their friend. You're right.
Yeah, he is their friend. And I don't know. I just don't see her point because I will say this. If Aiden had an ex-wife, Quiet would damn sure bring her on to bother Mariah. And I don't care what nobody say. She made the lady get a drug test. Said the lady was on cocaine. Quiet said that Darren was gay. Like she not clean.
She dirty. She
dirty.
You're right.
So
You're right.
I don't understand.
I think what she did to Toya last year was real dirty. And setting up Anaya to go and ask her. Like that ain't cool.
Yeah.
She dirty. Quiet is dirty. So
and
you
she
get
said that Toya robbed that lady's house. Like she's done.
Yeah, she done. Yeah, you're right. Well, let me shut up. all I'm just saying is, like, whatever.
Oh, we're a mess. So that's our QR code. Scan it. You get everything chatter up. All our social media. We on everything except Threads or whatever. We ain't on that one. We even on Clubhouse. Do they still have Clubhouse or whatever it was called? We didn't
That
understand.
was like, y'all made that seem like that was the new Facebook. Where y'all was running to that stupid app.
We made an account.
Like, what is the freaking big deal?
It was not popping, but you can.
And Facebook changing this whole thing around, trying to be like them and everything.
It was horrible. I think Twitter did. It kind of changed like that. But I have not added anything to the podcast. We have a podcast too, which is just this, but you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, everything. All of that's on there. And thank you for chattering up with us. We need to sign off. I don't know if that one's good, but I just made that one up. Hold on. Peace. Yeah, they said Darren was gay. I'm awful. Ready? Kelly, you gonna piece it out?
Sure.
Peace. We'll be back next week. Let's talk about next week. Will we be back Sunday and Monday?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to because we got too much. Yeah.
So Sunday we'll be on about 4-ish, 4:30-ish, and then Monday we'll probably be on about 5-ish.
Say hi.
So we'll do Huntsville, and then we'll do Meriton, Madison, and Potomac. So please join us. We had a great time with you all. Thank you.